Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest is a senior contest at light heavyweight. Introducing the blue corner from the Oval Boxing Club, Max Bray.
Hello and welcome to another video on the channel. Now, in today's video, I'm going to be discussing this weekend's semi-big fight and discussing how seriously I believe Jake Paul is taking it. So, he's obviously fighting Anthony Joshua. A massive step up at this point. Even fighting him's credible enough to go, well, he is a boxer. Now, Jake's been training for 5+ years. People have to remember that. Gone were the days of inboxing Deji on that YouTube KSI Logan Paul 1. Gone were the days of his debut against Anis and Gibb. There's a big height difference between Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua, about 7-ish inches. Right, Jake Paul's no small man. I think he's taking this as seriously as what he can. Just judging by the people he's brought in for sparring. Lawrence Okolie, British heavyweight. He has that British style of boxing. Frank Sanchez, that Cuban, tough, rugged, hard-hitting style. And Jared Anderson, again, one of America's top heavyweight prospects, though did get exposed against Martin Bakole. That's besides the point. He's managed to get 3 top heavyweights in for sparring. Now, I know Cole Froch has gone out and said, oh, it'll just be a touch-up this, touch-up that. In my opinion, I don't reckon it would have been. Because at the end of the day, they're all there to spar each other. And obviously, if Jake Paul's mixing it up, he wouldn't have wanted a little touch-up with these top heavyweights when he's going in there with one of the greatest heavyweights, arguably ever. Undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. Wasn't he? Yeah. Then he lost to Usyk. Usyk had got all the belts. So, obviously there's doubts over Joshua's chin. But how hard does Jake Paul hit really? If I scroll down on his box, yeah, he's got 7 KOs. But Julio Cesar Chavez, middleweight, super welter, middle, super middle, believe he fought light heavy, no? Mike Tyson, 60+ years old. Couldn't knock either of them out. Mike Perry used to go in 4 or 5 rounds. Yeah, undefeated in bare knuckle and hybrid. But has nothing, and he was already 0-1 in boxing. It was a pro fight he had in 2015. But not a cruiserweight at all. Arguably, if he were to box, he'd be super middle at most, or light heavy. Now, the only two people, there's 3 credible people he's fought. Ryan Bowland, Andre August, Tommy Fury. Now he stopped Bowland and August in the first. Both of them had previously been retired. Well, Bowland was retired, came back to fight. August was done for drugs. Yeah, he's shown technique and power, clearly an improvement. But were they real? We don't know if they took dives or not. Rumor has it they did. Andre August definitely looks a bit questionable, especially from a professional boxer who was 10-1. His fight against Nate Diaz couldn't stop him, which is, I know Nate Diaz is a very good chin, but clearly picks and chooses who he wants to finish and who he doesn't, really. Tommy lost to Tommy Fury. Now he put Fury down in the last. It's fair enough. But he didn't show anything too good. Now that was 2 years ago. Nearly 3. A lot happens in 2 years. Trust me, I know. I went from not being able to box to having a bout in over a year. So, couldn't finish Anderson Silva. Now, with this, we're getting into the old stuff, like which was crossover boxing. Obviously, he was saying, "Oh yeah, want to be world champion after the Anis Gibb fight," but you haven't proved it yet. I think if he gets past the 5th round with AJ, he has a good chance. But I think it's going to be very similar to how the Ngannou fight went, and Ngannou hits a lot harder than Jake Paul. I wouldn't say he moves a lot better, but he more experienced, can take a punch. He used to getting hit in 4-ounce gloves. Completely different fighting styles, but yeah, that's the point. Now, I'd love to see Jake Paul go down the traditional route now. Stop fighting these MMA fighters, right? You've done what any top prospect does. You've built your career up. You've fought some absolute stinkers. You've fought some half sensible people. I know they're not your traditional journeyman, but if you think of it like that, then it's no different to like a Vidal Riley or who would the American popular American cruiser slash. It's no different to AJ, except AJ done the Olympics. I'm trying to think. Fabio Wardley, prime example. Had 4 white collar bouts, moved up to the pros, built a career in the pros. Originally, he was just going to go in there to have a couple of scraps, started winning. But you look at it, it's no different to a new starter building a career. So, put it like that. He's 12-1. Fair. I'd like to see him go back down to cruiserweight, though. I think heavyweight's probably too heavy for him. I believe his last one was at cruiserweight. Yeah, last one was at cruiserweight. Let's have a look at AJ. One of the best British boxers. You know what I'm going to say? One of the best British boxers of all time. The only one to do it all. Tyson Fury couldn't unite the division. Daniel Dubois couldn't unite the division. Wardley hasn't had the opportunity yet. He's the only one to do it. Only one to have the IBF, WBO, I never had the WBC. I lie. Fury held the WBC. Wilder and Fury held the WBC. He unified the division. He had 3 of the big 4, plus the IBO. Obviously, his record's a bit ropey since that last loss to Usyk, but Helenius, good win. Completely broke Otto Wallin. Sparked Ngannou out. Had his moment in the Dubois fight, got too greedy, got knocked out. I'll be honest, in that 5th round, I reckon if he was more patient, he could have finished Daniel. He would have been world champion. But going down 4 times takes it out of you as a boxer. Now, defending against Pulev, beat Ruiz, lost to Ruiz, beat Povetkin, beat Joe Parker, Carlos Takam, Klitschko, Eric Molina, Breazeale, Charles Martin, Dillian White. All very, very big names. So let's hope that Okolie, Sanchez, and Anderson haven't been taking it easy on Jake Paul. Now, Okolie's got the height, Sanchez has the power, and Anderson is... I don't know how I'd describe Anderson. Just someone in for sparring. Because Jared Anderson doesn't do anything Anthony Joshua does. I'm guessing he's just there for the sparring and experience of getting in the ring with a big heavyweights. So, yes, I think Jake Paul is taking it seriously. Yes, give him his credit. And I think after this, he should... He's 28. If he wants to be world champion, he has to rush. Because at the minute, at the top, he's not going to do it at heavyweight. He's not going to be able to do it at cruiserweight. And unless Beterbiev and Bivol retire, he won't be able to do it light heavyweight. So it's genuinely up to him what he needs to do. Unless he gets that unless he spars at world level, he does training camps with people. It's what he needs to do. He needs to go to, let's say, like a Jared Anderson's training camp, or even Jermaine Franklin's for Moses Talma. He needs to be involved in it to really see where he's at, to really learn. It's all well and good bringing people in for your own camps, but you need to be in other people's. That's when you get that respect as a professional boxer at that high level. So, it's up to him how he wants to take it. I don't see him being world champion in any of the divisions, if I'm being perfectly honest. Especially not at heavyweight and cruiserweight. The only belt he probably has a chance of winning at cruiserweight is the WBC. But Once Zerdo or Jaya Patel manage to pick it up, don't see him beating them. Zerdo's too big. I think Zerdo's going to move up to heavyweight soon. Jaya Patel is just too fast. Yeah. How Jake Paul wins? I think he has to move his head, get on the inside, work the body. Work the body a hell of a lot. It's an 8-rounder. So he went 10 with Chavez, 10 with Nate. Yeah, so he's done more rounds, which is fair. He'll have the gas tank to go 10. Sorry, 8. But I think Joshua's too strong. He goes to clinch, he'll just get shoved off. He does well if he makes it past the first round, Jake Paul. Anyway,